This week on 90 Day Fiancé, Sims 4 edition.
She has decided, she's gonna kiss him, but after she gave him a rose, he has snatched her up real good. Oh wait, they're going to woohoo in the closet in the library. Who told these grown folks to do this? And Elisa's like, oh my gosh, what is this? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today with another 90 Day Fiancé, Sims 4 edition. This is a Sims 4 story, so if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things, and you will see Elise here calling her granddaughter to go to bed. And you may wonder what is going on here, because Elise has a one-bedroom house, or we should say had. Being the dutiful grandmother that she is, has hired some contractors who came out and built this add-on room and did it fairly quickly. Now, her daughter Valerie has been sleeping on the couch, and there's nothing much she's going to be doing about that. Anya has her own room here, and you can see her piggy bank on the wall picture. You can see she's got a science table. Boom. She's got her initials and things on the wall. So yeah, grandma has done well. Steve is here. Valerie's gonna go ahead and get in the bed on the couch. Valerie's gonna go to sleep, and she still wants to get into a relationship even though she's staying here with her mom. Elise is going to talk to Steve though, and Steve is talking to her from this seat, and she's saying, I hope you don't see our relationship differently. And she's gonna come and sit closer. I really have strong feelings for you, but you know, my daughter needed help. And Steve was like, I understand, you know, I love Valerie. It's gonna be fine. As a matter of fact, I want to take you out tomorrow. I know you want to go to the Ravenwood Family Festival, but after that, hopefully I can take you out. And Elisa's like, yeah, I love that, because I've been worried about a lot of things being smart enough for you. Now my daughter and granddaughter living here. And he's like, family's everything. You know, I don't have any family left, and that's what made me move here, and that's why I took Raina's death so hard. And Elisa's like, yeah, I miss my bestie. I'm hoping that I can help Valerie get on her feet. She's had a hard time, and it's not because she's a single mother. And he's like, it's probably her personality, and it's like flies. He's like, I like Valerie. And Elise agrees 100%, because she knows exactly how Valerie can get. Steve is like, well, you know, everyone sleep, so they are gonna go and enjoy some woohoo time. Steve is gonna take Elise out tomorrow. When we come back, we'll be celebrating Love Day. We'll be doing that with Steve and Elise's date. So Elise's gonna take her shower and go to bed, and we'll be right back. We are back, and the school has called Elise to say that on this Love Day that Anya spent most of recess running around trying to kiss some of the other students. She didn't catch anybody, but the other students were running away. And she feels like it's kids being kids, but she feels like she should apologize if that's not something she should have been doing. So Elise is just going to get ready for the day, and she's going to invite Steve over so that they can go on their date. One thing she's going to try to do while she gets ready for Steve to come over, she's asking Valerie, does she have a plan yet for moving out, or what is the plan? She doesn't want to rush her, but Elise did miss her space. And Elise also wants Valerie to be independent. She just wants to make sure Anya's okay. She ages up in 5 days, Anya does. So she feels like maybe she can manage things better as a teenager. Valerie's been talking about wanting love, and Elisa's just telling her that therapy was really good for her. She's going to go ahead and get Steve over, then change clothes quickly. She's gonna text Prue telling her that her and Steve are going out. She's excited. I can see Steve outside now, and he's like, oh, my Elise. She's gonna come right over and hug her man. Oh, Valerie's in the bathroom singing. Valerie sounds amazing. Valerie is so skilled. Let's talk about Valerie before we go on this date, because I need you all to know about Valerie. It's crazy. The biggest problem with Valerie is she can't sit still. Valerie has more skills than everybody combined. She's level 9 acting, 8 archaeology, 8 charisma, 8 comedy, 9 cooking, 8 DJ mixing, fishing level 8, fitness level 7, and I'm skipping one she's just okay with, like she's a gardening 6, a guitar 7. She's programming and rock climbing level 9. She is singing level 8. She is writing level 9. But Valerie is the definition of not utilizing any of her skills. She would go to school, get another degree. You know, those professional students, we've all met them before. They can get degrees, and they can easily get more and more letters behind their names, but they're never realizing their full potential. That's Valerie. So Elise has been wanting to encourage her, and after Anya, it's just been really hard. I'm gonna get them all out for their date. We'll be right back. Elise Elise and Steve are here in Windenburg, and they are at the library of all places for a date. She is wanting to start the date off with a bang. She has decided, she's gonna kiss him, but after she gave him a rose, he has snatched her up real good. This is the library in Windenburg, if you were curious. Elise is gonna share a steamy short story with Steve since they're at the library. Yeah, there was this couple. We're not young, and they weren't either, and they were at a library too. This is what happened. And he's like, what? She's like, Steve is scandalized. Not really. He's not really scandalized, but he likes the story. So she's gonna hold hands. Now you can't sneak behind the bookshelves except these are lined up against the wall. They really can't. Oh gosh, it's a naked sim that's pregnant. Oh, and another naked sim. Okay, anyway, that's random. We're back and they are gonna sit and chat. The day is going extremely well. She was talking about this steamy story. It's made them both flirty. He's throwing confetti on her. Elise is celebrating Love Day. I mean, she never was big into Love Day because she's never had a great Love Day. Her marriage was not great. Kind of bad. It was more like the neglectful kind of bad. Something else is that, oh wait, they're going to woohoo in the closet in the library. Who told them? Who told these grown folks to do this? But they grown folks, so okay, yeah. They are in the closet kicking it. And you know what? It's a gold medal date after that. I mean, really. Valerie is gone to work right now, so let me tell you where she's working as an opening act, which is level 4 of the entertainer career. Elise thought that was wow, so I think that she would just tell a few funny jokes about it. Steve is laughing. He's like, Elise is crazy, and he really likes her. He's whispering to her again, and I don't know what he's whispering about, because they better be careful with the closet woohoo. Hung up from woohoo in the closet. This is why everyone hates wire hangers. Some care is needed when woohooing in the closet, so they got stuck on some wire hangers in the closet. I think that Steve wants to have a couple of deep conversations now that the woohoo is over and Love Day is going amazingly. He's talking about how life is short and she's thinking about Raina's headstone. He wants to ask her something, but now he is getting very nervous and he is whispering to her again, and I'm just nervous to know what they are whispering about. But you know what? Elise taught him this steamy story and now he's telling her one back. I think that's interesting because Steve is like, I know some stories too, and Elise is fanning herself. He wants to give her a massage. They're pretty flirty in this library. Steve is giving her a massage. A library day is quite strange, but they're enjoying it. Elise is just rubbing Steve's cheek, and he's like, after this, you mind if I take you somewhere else? Sure, where are we gonna go? Oh my god, Steve is suggesting that they kiss behind the bookshelf. I haven't seen this in a long time, but if you aren't aware, this is a love-struck interaction. Where did Elise go that fast? Oh, she's on the computers. Something she wants to do on a faster computer is reply to her customers' feedback real quick. Steve really needs to go to the restroom. Then he could come over here and try to get on the computer if he could get this other guy off. And he's actually needing to go to the computer to chat. He's gonna chat with Elise's son Edwin because he knows that he is at work, but he has something he wants to run by him. So he's just gonna send him a message to call him when he can. Elise is actually sending a note to the sim government because she found out that a business was trafficking illegal animals. They were rare animals and she saw them selling them right there in Henford on Bagley. So she's gonna let it be known because Elise doesn't like when people do the wrong thing. Steve wants to take her somewhere else, so we'll be right back. We are back and Steve has got his swimsuit on. Elise is like, what is going on, Steve? He's telling her this is the pools. Now this is a Max's build and you can find it under the Max's ID. You've actually got a swimming pool back here. Then you've got another one here where you can swim laps. Got a small one and a big one. And if you come up here, you've got another pool where you can swim or skinny dip. So they are going to come up and swim. They wanted to skinny dip, but somebody is actually up here. Steve just really wants them to enjoy some time together. A kid got in this pool. That's why they can't skinny dip anymore. Let's see if we go downstairs. But it looks like some kids are down here now as well. That's a fireplace there. I didn't know. This is a beautiful bill, by the way. Oh, Elise jumped off. I think that Steve would probably try to show off here. He's gonna get ready to come downstairs. Elise is down here swimming around. She wants to jump again, and she's just kind of belly flopping in that thing. Steve is coming down real quick. He is going to say, hey y'all, get it, get it, get it. Elise is right out of shot, and he is gonna go And boom, belly flop. He was supposed to be back flipping. Let's see what Elise can do. She's gonna try to show off now since Steve did his best show off move. And he's cheering. This is the money shot. Elise is like, let's go. And it was okay. It was not excellent. Elise would probably try again because she's feeling like she could nail it. And she's feeling flirty and confident. Steve is content to sit here and watch her. So let's see. She's like, yeah, let me flex. Like, let me show y'all what I can do. Boom, she nailed it. That makes Steve want to try one more time. He's like, yeah, let me try this backflip one more time. She's gonna sit here. She's like, yeah, Steve, get it. And she's like, I'm not gonna cheer too hard because I don't know. Oh, he nailed the backflip. I want them to see if they can skinny dip together because I think the kids are gone. Or nope, they're back. Are they up here too? Yep. The kids have infiltrated the pool at 12:30 a.m. sim time, so they are everywhere. So no skinny dipping. Ignore this earring on Steve's ear. It's not real. I don't know why he has it. They've been splashing. He's gonna splash her back, and she's trying to trick him. They're just having some playtime, and oh, Elise thought she was getting splashed, but Steve went in for the kiss in the water. He really liked it. Steve is gonna come over. The only thing I added to this bill was this cooler from the Businesses and Hobbies pack. I really like it. He's gonna grab him some granola. Elise is going to run to the restroom, then grab her something to drink. Steve wants to sit and wait on Elise. There she is. Steve is wanting to catch Elise off guard. He knows that this is not a traditional path, but he's got something very important that he wants to ask her. And Elise is like, oh my gosh, what is this? And he casually slid that box across the table, and she's like, it's a ring? Oh yeah, it's glittering. If you look back over here, Steve is like, woo, I didn't know what you were gonna say, woman. You talked a long time before you said yes. And she is so pleased with him. She's just shocked because who would have ever thought he would take her to this beautiful pool and then propose here in the middle of the night. Steve is telling her he wants her to think about moving in, and she's like, well, shouldn't we wait till we get married? Now some things Elise wants to be traditional, and of course Steve is telling her, I'll marry you right now, woman. So if you want to get married first, let's do that. Steve isn't upset at all that she said she wouldn't move in. He knows about her past. Yeah, he knows about her past, so he wants to have a child. How, Sway? Are you adopting? Like, y'all are old, my guy. I don't think this is the time to be having babies. But to be fair, they are elders, but your elders can live a really, really long time on long lifespan if they are happy and fulfilled and have gotten their aspirations. They have. Steve and Elise are very happy. Elise definitely hit some downfalls in life, as did Steve. She is, I can kiss him like a young woman, and baby, let me tell you, she is banging in this swimsuit. That dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's not a thumb, but baby, she's got a dunk. Steve is ripped. Can we talk about this ripped older guy? How great of shape he's in. At least you don't have to mop the pool, baby. I think they're gonna go home for the night. Elise is going to go and get in the bed because she really needs to open her store tomorrow, and we'll be back. Valerie is still up, and so is Anya. It is 4 in the morning. So Elise is gonna come over. She's gonna say, hey Valerie, I love you. You know, I've got great news, but why isn't Anya in the bed and eating sweets? She's like, well, I thought you were gonna put her to bed. Valerie, I was out. Valerie, as you can tell, is a little bit immature. She can be sweet, but she's also a grouch. So Elise is saying, yeah, I just wanted to tell you something. Valerie's like, I know you want to know when I'm leaving, but I just don't know yet. Elise is saying, yeah, you know, you could have cleaned the trash up and stuff, but it's gonna be okay. Valerie's like, yeah, I mean, you're right. I could have done that. I'll do that, Mom. I'll put the clothes up in the dresser and I'll do everything. Her mom is saying, you know what though? I got engaged tonight. Valerie's like, oh my gosh, are you serious? She's baffled, but she's so happy because she knows it's Steve. She's gonna immediately congratulate her on her engagement. And she's like, Mom, you don't want to get in a relationship. And I heard what you said about therapy. Maybe I'll think about that some more. Elise is saying, yeah, you should do it. It definitely doesn't hurt anything. I just think they're a beautiful mother and daughter, and sometimes you need to do the self-work. I'm a firm believer, real life lesson in the Sims 4, that you have to be happy first. Don't ask for a good partner or any of that until you have gotten to a place where you are mostly happy on your own. Because if you're looking for someone else to make you happy or to fix your bad behaviors or just improvement areas, because we all have improvement areas, right? If you got the good partner, you will sabotage it, even if it's unintentional, right? right? Yeah, get yourself together, get to your best place of happiness. Life isn't always happy, but you should be able to regulate your own emotions before you enter into a relationship. And that's my real life lesson in The Sims 4. Y'all know these are sporadic, but I feel like it's been a lot of them lately. Some of them very random, but yeah. Anyway, Elise is watering the plants out here because she is going to see if she can sell some of these giant crops. I don't know that she can. She's going to go ahead and just get a shower and stuff so that she can open up second chance flowers before these other flowers go bad, because I don't know how long they have. She's realizing she can just shower out here because this little tiny bathroom does have this small shower. It's from Lovestruck. I love this little shower. So she is going to open up, and I think she's at a 0 markup. I'm just like, Grandma, can I work for you? And Elise is saying, yeah, baby, I think that you probably could, because the fact being, we're going to have to move this business over to Steve's house. If Elise, she's going to be moving over there, and Steve is here. Of course, he's the first person here because he's thinking, you know what I'll do? I will buy Elise some flowers from her own shop that she made. She's going to come over here and give Steve a kiss, and Justin is back, y'all. I don't know what it is, but Justin comes to this store every day, and you see he's kind of looking upset like, oh, okay, she's got a new man. Okay, he's old. What's he got on me? He's not going to say that out loud because he doesn't want Elise to know that he regrets his foolish decisions. So she's going to come in here and harvest, and then we definitely would like to do some more introductions. Some of our customers are over here. We will welcome her. We got some more people over here. We're going to make sure we get over here and welcome them. Oh, she left. Sorry. We tried to get to you, but we can only really speak to one customer at a time. She's a mermaid. Steve is over here really buying up some flowers, honey. I mean, Steve, that's $590. I mean, Steve is gonna buy all the flowers. This is Nathaniel. He is one of our favorite customers. We're gonna fertilize our crops and try to catch up with him before he tries to wander off. He brings us good business. He's a nice enough sim, so we just want to get him in here. So let's go ahead, and this time we're gonna do another flower arranging class. I like how you have to do different things for every class. My board doesn't encompass the crops over here, so maybe I should turn it and I can have the flower arranging table and part of the crops, because I don't know what it will tell us to do for a gardening class. Oh, Anya found out she's neat. We'll go with that because Anya doesn't like cleaning, honey, so I think that's upside for her. I'm actually gonna have Anya come over and practice her speech, because you can see her mom hasn't worked with her on her skills, so she's like level 1 and 2 in social. We can at least get that social up, and that's something that Valerie has really been encouraging her to work on her skills. Why is Steve in the flower class, y'all? I think that is so sweet. I think that we're going to come over and do an introduction because we haven't officially met Kareem Farhat. We want to ask him about his hobbies, and that's something that we always do. Oh, I think Valerie is coming out here to chip in her 2 cents. She's really high on the flower arranging. Now her mom just maxed out last episode. You saw her master the skill. Elisa's gonna get back out here. I mean, she's quite hungry and tired, but she's gonna come over here and mentor our guy Kareem because he's really struggling, getting frustrated, and we cannot have him doing that. I'm gonna clean up, then I'm gonna make an arrangement so we can show him. Oh, I would love to learn from you. Yeah, I'll be your mentor. Sure, no problem at all. As Elise is mentoring him, we are going to also come be friendly, tell him thank you for being a regular customer. And this is why I don't do too much for the individual flowers, because it takes them longer to sell, I've noticed. This guy's weeding our flowers. We got silver for our hobbies class, so that's 950 simoleons. And Steve said he actually learned something new. Now, I gotta show you all that Aubrey is here, and I want to show you that Elise has completely forgotten about Aubrey at this point. So she's like, oh, girl, I forgot your name. And she really did. I mean, Elise isn't trying to be shady, but she did. That's right, you're Justin's other wife or something like that. She's like, yeah, girl, I came out and started my own business. I couldn't do the polygamy. Aubrey's like, yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard on my sister wife too, but I like it. And Elise is like, well, fine. We're gonna introduce ourselves to Precious Heels. That's an interesting name together. We're gonna welcome her to our business. Steve made an excellent flower arrangement, y'all. So I'm going to put a fired vase on it. Go, Steve. Elise is needing a nap. She needs to just take a short one and get up. Oh gosh, our baby is still in here, y'all, so she needs to quit. I don't know how far she got, but we need to have her clean up and eat. And Elise is gonna take them all shopping, but she does need to get up because the people are out here really buying things still, and we need to come and close the shop. Now we see that Amelia is here, and we're gonna welcome her to the business because we are starting to feel bad for her. We're realizing that Amelia isn't really good for this polygamy lifestyle, but she just keeps doing it anyway. Elise actually likes Amelia and she loves her girls, so she's just going to inspire her with the business story and say that you can do it yourself. Amelia didn't like the story too much. Elise's small business is now attracting more dreamer customers, and she also just boosted herself up in the business. She is a striving startup, so we can get some more points. Let's spin those now. We need to do the employee bonus. She's going to hire her granddaughter when she's a teenager. She promised her that. She's just going to relocate her business over to Steve's place. We need to sway to buy, even though that is under the schemer track. We need that. We should sway this guy to buy. We might as well sway Amelia to spend some of Justin's money. It didn't work. Lisa's going to come over and close Second Chance Flowers. Oh, they bought a flower. She bought one flower. Oh, she just bought that one. So that was worth it, y'all. So let's go ahead and close. Sorry, Miss Crumplebot. $4,571 today. Oh my gosh. She had $3,000 in retail sales. They want us to try to keep the business tidy and well decorated, add some good lighting, cozy fireplace, some nice music. Yeah, maybe we could do the music, and the plants will like music too, and they like our customer relationship, so I think that's great. We did go ahead and add a speaker here. Our granddaughter is sleeping. Everybody is sleeping, baby, and I think Valerie got in Elise's bed, so we'll be right back. We are back, and as Valerie fixes her mom's sink and mops, I think that Valerie may have brought the curse over with her, so she's kind of determined that she's going to upgrade some things and cook for her mom before she wakes up. Yeah, Valerie's cooking a nice keto breakfast with some, I think, pumpkin flavored pancakes or something. She unlocked the secret spice perk. It's a mastery perk. She can increase the quality of food and drink with just a dash of spice. Yeah, I don't know how to even see these mastery perks. But yeah, she's determined to do something nice for her mother. Girl, you did not take a shower. She's going to finish upgrading the sink, and this is where we're going to leave the episode. Valerie has also decided that she's going to plan her mother's wedding to Steve. I think that's a nice gesture for her. She has been talking to a couple of guys from Cupid's Corner. She keeps getting people, men and women, with the evil trait. Maybe that says some things about her as well. Next episode, we will be following Valerie, Elise, and Steve as they get the wedding together, and she's also going to go dress shopping for her wedding. We will be having the wedding next episode. That will also be our season 6 finale episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.